Getting to be that time of the year. Soon our plants are going to arrive and we want to be successful. But this old hose, you know, this one with the kink in, and then you try to unkink it and you end up putting the kink, there's no way to unkink it. And you pull on this hose and it flies off of the faucet and it leaks, it just never fits. Say goodbye, because I got a better idea for you. It's called the Today's Special Value. This is the only hose Today's Special Value for the year. 9,000 have already been ordered. I'm going to tell you to think about gifting, housewarming gifts. This is an opportunity to replace. I have replaced every one of my old green hoses with a Bernini. Bernini hoses have sold 2.6 million on QVC. This is their latest and greatest because it has this cool handle, which we will talk about. As the only hose Today's Special Value of the year, they brought us something and a lot of things here, including the handle that will only be available on the Today's Special Value. Their lightest, their most compact hose in their assortment. Here's the deal though, the price is going up at the end of the day. Call us if you, like me and everybody else at QVC, we love our Bernini hoses. We love the whole entire creative family. So they listened to what you said, and you said, I want to choose the length of my hose because everybody has different needs. It might be different from your front yard to your backyard, or you might have downsized, whatever the case may be. So if you are looking at this one, this is a 50-foot hose in full bloom, if you will. It collapses to only 30 feet. It's under $50. 4 easy pays at $12.49. And guess what? It weighs 5 pounds. That's it. The 75-foot is going to collapse down to 40, and we're actually going to be able to show that to you. 4 easy pays at $17.50. This whole thing weighs 6 pounds, 5 ounces. Out in retail, on Bernini's own website, it would be $100, and the price is only for today. It's now going to save you $30. In the 50-foot, the retail is $80. Now the 100-foot, and yes, you can combine more than one together, is 4 easy pays at $22.50. This is less than 10 pounds. Out in retail, it would be $120. But if you think 100 feet of hose, this is my theory on this, and go with me on this one if I say it right. You know how you can make a little in a big pan, but you can't make a lot in a little pan? Does that make sense? Because if you get too short of a hose, you're going to be struggling. So I say you get the longest hose that makes sense to you. Let's talk colors here. This is graphite. Isn't that pretty? This is cobalt exclusive color. Here's the beautiful moss, also exclusive, most popular. Loving the lavender, exclusive, and on the end, that really pretty color is called sand. That is also exclusive. The only color you could get anywhere else would be the graphite. You're going to pay $30 more. You might not get the brand new handle on this. Lightest and most compact hose. It will change your entire spring, summer, fall. I promise you, buy as many as you need. All right, so let's go ahead and let me introduce to you Jack Geiser, who's on the inside. Jack, I guess you get to be 6th generation.
Exactly.
Your sister actually created this. Your dad's 5th generation. I mean, brilliant family that you guys were the first to create the original metal garden hose, and a lot of people have tried to copy. But yours is the one that you invest in once, and I promise you, you'll get rid of all your other hoses.
Exactly, and you can see, you know, most people would say to us, well, you make a metal hose and it's going to be stiff, but this is so flexible, and it's so easy to use, and we've only made it easier to use this year with the brand new handle, the on-off valve. This is honestly such a game changer. We've had so many times where it's like you draw your hose out, but then you forgot to turn the water on, so you got to go back, and then all of a sudden your hose is spewing everywhere and it's flying all around the place. But honestly, the best thing about this hose is the expansion and contraction.
Which is amazing.
It's like a bungee cord, and my dad is outside right now, and he's got a great way to show us exactly how much it expands and contracts.
All right, John, you out there for us? And of course, oh, here's John. How are you? Nice to see you, John. Thanks for bringing us this great hose. I love the new handle.
Oh, for sure. It is so much fun and so much more easier to use. But the best part is it is a lightweight hose and it's expandable. You've seen those fabric ones out there. They expand. The problem is we've heard they leak. Now you have a metal version of that, so you get the benefits of expanding and contracting without the problems of it leaking. Take a look down here. The hose right here is actually set up. Watch as we turn the water on. Watch as it grows right before your eyes to over 50% its original size. Watch as I go ahead and release the water pressure. Here we go. Look as it contracts right back down to its compact size. We're gonna do it one more time. Turn the water on. Here it comes. Watch it grow. This means it's gonna go to the full length. And then when you're ready to store it and you want to have it lightweight, turn the water off, watch it compact right back down, 50% smaller. Now, here's what's cool about it. Watch when I turn the water on right here. We're going to turn the water on, and now not only can you use it, if you use it without the spray nozzle on the end, allows you to use it like a standard hose, but here's what Jack was saying. Watch the ball valve. When I turn it off, I can shut it off and control the hose at the handle instead of back at the spigot.
50 of these have already been ordered. I mean, you are getting, so far the 75-foot in this show has been most popular. We have 50-foot, we have 75, we have the 100-foot. You can attach more than one.
Exactly, put them together.
There's so much to talk about. Corrosion resistant, puncture resistant, we'll show you all this stuff. UV resistant, stainless steel construction, no more kinks. Get rid of these icky hoses that never end up, at least in my house in August, back on the reel because it was just too much work.
Let's show you just how bad it could possibly
So are you
get.
making jewelry over there?
I am intentionally making this as impossible. You could try and do this with your rubber hose. I don't even think you can get into one knot. And every rubber hose gets stopped by every little kink that gets put into it.
Amen.
But our hose, we literally have knotted this up from spout to spigot, you know, and we've actually got it hooked up outside with my dad.
Perfect.
And so we're gonna go back out and talk to him because he's got one hooked up with water to show you how much water flow we still get with all these knots.
That's right, Pat and Jack. So we have more knots than you have there. Now, a lot of hoses companies, they say kink free. We say no kink. You cannot kink the hose, so never ever worry about a kink again. We've got this tight. Now the benefit is, what I'm going to show you here is even with this tight as this is, with all of those knots, watch as I turn this on, here comes the power. All of a sudden we get the power of a pressure washer that you can actually use, and you can adjust the spray to a nice soft pattern to work around your roses. And again, listen to the power. You can run it, you can use it to fill up your pool, your jacuzzi, anything around your house you needed to be able to use it for. And look at the distance we're gonna get. I'm gonna come out here and shoot it off over the top of this house right here. So what happens is that you get all of the pressure, everything you need without any of the problems because it won't kink, it won't leak, and it's that easy to do.
On fire. If you all are one of the 2.6 million that already own these hoses, call us. We'd absolutely love to hear from you. You know what I always say, I don't care if you're in your pajamas, you brushed your hair, you brushed your teeth. Just call and share with everyone why this is the hose that every other hose wants to be. We have the 50-foot for you. That will actually collapse down to 30 feet. Here's the 75-foot. That collapses down to 40 feet. The 100 feet, that collapses down to 70 feet. You're saving $30 off of what the Berninis charge you on their very own website. 700 of you now have already dialed in. Here's the reminder, it's dirty, it's kinked, it's leaking at the faucet, and it makes that daily watering a real pain, doesn't it? Well, no more. Choose graphite. That's the only other color that you'll be able to find anywhere else. And the handle will only be available with the today's special value. Here is the blue. What do we call this? We call this cobalt. Here's the moss, most popular, the lavender, and then the sand. All of those colors are exclusive. All right, Jack, here's the part that, you know, when we say the hose collapses down after the water is through it and everything, and you're probably thinking to yourself, you know, why do I care about that? This is why you care about it.
This is why you care.
Yes.
Because how often have you left your hose just lying out because it's too much of a hassle to reel in? I mean, this is going to be...
it's okay. I could do that.
Oh,
I
I
can
mean,
race you.
look at this. It's already becoming a pain.
Do you ever notice that hose always would do that?
I don't
right?
want you to get into a race you can't
Oh,
win
that's
because
all right.
this is going to be... I'm just going to get started.
Well.
And I'm going to start reeling up, and I'm going to get 120 feet on here. And, I don't know, how long would it take me? About 45 seconds? So let's see.
I
This
got a
is
kink in
75. So I've got 75. How are you doing over there?
Yeah.
Making some progress.
This is why my hose would end up staying out. And Jack, these are clean hoses. I mean, you know,
when it's been through the mud, the muck, the
mud,
roses.
the cut grasses on it. Here's another kink, which means that's not going to be easy to get back out.
So I got 125 feet back in. How are you doing over here? Almost done?
No, now I got a knot.
But you know what? I think this is just iterates how much easier it is to use a metal garden hose, and and it makes it putting away the part that you don't want to do so much easier.
And you cannot leave your hose layout because it ruins the hose, it ruins the grass, and it just makes it a hassle. That is pure ease.
Exactly. It's easy, and cleaning is easier as well. We got some wonderful little cleaning demonstrations that my dad has got outside.
Yeah, these are pretty cool.
How to clean your windows and how to clean your pavers.
Take a look, and I'll see if I can't get my knot out.
Oh, so right now we're just showing you, what is new about this. So obviously you have your new Easy Grip handle, right? And then on the Easy Grip handle, here's the important part, the on-off valve. That gives you more control over water pressure and what water is going on. Adjustable fireman hose nozzle and a comfort grip connectors. Now this is what's with Bernini that is with nobody else. It's a patented power coupler. This protects your hose from potentially breaking off the faucet. Other metal hoses have this issue, but not us. And then again, look at how easy that is to just be watering your garden, watering your roses. It makes gardening so much easier and more fun.
And you're not holding on to and squeezing a handle. You can do everything just by holding on to the handle.
Look at how easy it is to clean all that off.
And you use your hose for a lot more things than you give it credit for, you know?
This is exactly what we're talking about. When you clear away all the dirt in your windows and you wash your windows off, that's the important side there. And then look at that, cleaning off your car. You know what else,
expensive.
though? Do you know why? That was my sister actually in the video right there. Do you
it?
know why we chose to go to that? Oh wait, hang on. Do we have?
We're ready.
We do.
We're ready.
All right, Dad's ready.
Yeah, you guys, Jack, you are 100% right, the cleaning ability of it. But the key is we're going to come back to the expandability of it and show how this all works. Take a look at this. Now, if we watch right here, this right here is the hose. Watch when we turn it on. Watch as it grows to over 50% its original size. Watch as I turn the water pressure on and reduce it back down. It contracts back down to its small size for compact. We're going to do it one more time. Watch as I turn it on. Here it comes. It's going to grow right before your eyes. It's expanding. It's an expandable garden hose that is designed to be made out of metal so it won't puncture. But the best part is, now that you've got a puncture-resistant expandable metal garden hose, we wanted to make sure that you don't lose any performance. So the goal was to put a pressure blaster nozzle on it with the Easy Grip handle. Now, what does that mean? If you're out there doing your house, you want to wash your windows. How about two-story windows? Not a problem. But the best part is, wait till you do your window screens. We all think our window screens are clean. Watch this. Take the power of this on. Look as it actually makes a mess on this white t-shirt right here, and it makes it go black. Watch as the power of the Easy Grip nozzle makes it go from black to white again, because it's got a lot of pressure, so you get the cleaning benefits like a mini pressure washer at home. How about your pavers, concrete walkways outside at the house? Watch as I actually blast away the grime here. It's like a mini pressure washer that blasts everything away so that you can actually clean stuff, wash your car, do things around the house. You can see here, you don't lose any performance. Everything's a positive, easy to use, lots of pressure, and fun to operate around your house, especially now with the new Easy Grip handle. And watch this. We're going to turn the valve off so we have full control of the hose at the end of the handle. Here it goes. I turn it off. No leaks, no drips.
John, that's terrific. You know, I was thinking about the pressure washer is something that maybe I use in the beginning of the season. It depends on how aggressive I am. Maybe I'll bring it out, in the middle of summer and then before I put things away. But to have that power of a pressure washer every single day is exactly what I need.
Exactly. And then this is the other part. So why did we invent metal garden hoses? Well, I'll start with my sister. Back in 7 years ago, she had the idea of, why don't we start making garden hoses out of metal? It just seems safer. We've had our fabric hoses pop. We've had our rubber garden hoses crack. Let's just make them out of metal. And so what we're showing you here is what it can be like in your home when you got this nasty hose just getting torn up in your garden.
Now, that may be like, what? We're not going to do that. But you are going to pull it over your rose bushes.
Or your
I
cactus.
pull mine around my boxes, my built-up boxes that are stone.
Yes.
Pull it around the corner, and it doesn't yank off. Do you mind if we hold on to that thought?
No,
because I see that we have Janice.
Let's talk to Janice.
All right. Good morning, Janice. Thanks so much for being with us. This is Jack, and John's outside. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you, Janice. Are you getting a Bernini hose for the first time?
No, I have already bought one 2 years ago.
Wonderful.
Will you tell us about it? Why do you like it?
I like that it's easy to store and that it's no kinking in the hose.
Yeah, isn't that nice? Because those